Billions of dollars have been generated through the sales of ebooks, not solely by big publishing houses, but by freelance writers also. In most recent years, ebooks have outsold traditional hard copy books 3-1, and there seems to be no turning back. The question is, why are the masses swaying towards ebooks publishing now? Let us investigate this under a microscope and discover the reasons you should be motivated to publish your first ebook. Ebooks have revitalized the joy of reading. Recognize the fact that you are currently viewing this written material with the usage of today's latest tech instead of involving oneself in a printed hard copy. Roughly, all of the information you could ever want is accessible via the internet. That's why publishing an ebook is practical. They entice individuals to reach for information they would otherwise not do when given a book. Ebooks preserve historical books. It should be common fact that classics are now available for download in electronic form. This applies to all other books, because literature occupies the bulk of man's written history. Ebooks will live to continue that legacy. What about being one of those who will help it expand? Ebooks are environmentally friendly. Don't get me wrong, printed books do their job very well. We learn because of these books. But now, with the forever expanding focal point on preserving our world's environment, ebooks offer the channel to continuously publish books without the need for harming trees. It's not as though publishing houses are not cooperating, it's just about using the current resources that yield the same results. Ebooks are published quicker. Today's ebook writers are not dependent on having a publisher or an agent. They merely need to register with an ebook platform source like Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing, and the rest is done for them. This results in books reaching their audience faster than waiting for printed books to be placed on bookshelves. Ebooks reach out to a wider audience due to the fact that people do not need to wait for a physical book anymore. Ebook authors are able to widen their core of readers. There is a population of billions residing on the internet today. It is no wonder that ebooks are finding their way to various demographics and cultures. In addition to reaching out to a multitude of web users across various locations, simultaneously, the structure of ebooks can also be personalized to shape the needs of its user. An example would be the blind or visually impaired. Authors of ebooks are now converting their written content into an audiobook version, which allows almost anyone to be able to enjoy their work. Also, this results in more possible revenue for the writer. Ebooks are more economic. Have you ever compared the price between a hard copy book and an ebook carrying the same title? The physical book is always more expensive because it costs more to produce. On the other hand, ebooks offer an ample amount of storage capability at a cheaper markdown price. Above and beyond that, the potential of an author to include multimedia information is made easier. Ebooks pay higher royalties. Now let us jump over the fence to the author's side. Royalties are revenues. With ebooks, authors are assured of their livelihood from the ideas they write about. Ebooks motivate writers to write more. In dissimilarity to the past shame of not being published for any reason, writers can now see their works published, minus the anxiety of their manuscripts being rejected.